Welcome, I'm Rob and this is my path. Tonight we are going to make a alfalfa tea. Actually aerated alfalfa tea. Right here, starting off, we got 1.5 gallons of water. We're going to add to that 3 tablespoons of alfalfa meal and 1 teaspoon of blackstrap molasses. So let's get to it. Okay, now like I said, we've got 3 tablespoons of alfalfa meal in this nice little tea making baggie. And we'll just set that in there. We're going to cinch that up. And then to this, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of blackstrap molasses. Alright, we got our molasses and we're just going to put that in there. We'll wash that off inside there so it gets good and rinsed off when we use all the molasses. And as you can see together, we have a nice little tea color coming out. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to hook her up to our little air pump. We'll bring you back when we have accomplished that. Okay, here we have just a little pump I bought off of Amazon, a little fish tank pump. I think it's like a traveling fish tank pump or something like that. It was like $30. Along with an aerating stone. We're just going to drop the stone into our water. Get our pump going. And for the next 24 hours, we're just going to let her bubble happily away. We'll be back then. Little machine, and then we'll pull this right up. Put that in our sink. And pull our tea bag out, let it drain a little. Now, as always around here, our alfalfa that we use in our bag will get dried out on this for a few days. And then it will be added to our mix for our worms, our chow mix. Now this particular one is going to be pretty much straight alfalfa tea instead of my seedling mix. For several reasons. One being experimenting with a new way of germinating seeds, and it didn't work out, so I don't have my sprouted seed tea up and ready. And the other is I'm trying to grow my aloe plants out, so I didn't want to trim off any particular branch at this second. So there we are. We've decided that we'll just run with it, and that will be fine. That's the best thing about organics and any of this stuff is all flexible, adjustable. It does not have to be done a certain way, certain timing, certain anything. That's what I like about the build the soil way, and this is what I'm loosely running off of, is how they do things. And it's not exact because they use a lot of product, because hey, they sell product, of course they do. I do use their craft blend. But other than that, I don't use a whole lot of products, prepared products. All right, now we're going to give it 1 tablespoon of our soap nut water. So it has some of that saponin in there to help it penetrate. And a little more spilled in than was supposed to, but it does not matter. Saponin in this will not hurt the plants or affect them in any way, shape, or form. It just breaks, from what I understand, the surface tension of certain things like peat moss, and allows it to sink into the soil better. Okay, now we'll mix her up, shake her up really good, and go ahead and water our little girl. And give her a little boost here at the end of the seedling period, or getting close to the end of the seedling period. Okay, so there we go. And we watered her very nicely. We watered both the seedling and the pot, which is with our alfalfa meal tea, aerated alfalfa meal tea. That should give it a nice kick of microbes, plus moisture, and some other benefiting nutrients. And yeah, so that brings us to the end of our alfalfa meal tea video. And until next time, take it easy, take care, take it one day at a time, and I'll see you on the next one.